Good morning, and how are you? You probably noticed today, no, not the sun is shining so beautifully. No, you're wrong. Not only that, it's getting stronger as well. You probably noticed I've lost weight even more. Look at my chiseled marble look. Isn't it sculpted and so beautiful? I think I probably lost another 4 pounds this week, another 5 pounds. So all these black thugs, all these black rapists, all these black deadbeat fathers who called me a coon and called me a fatty, for all you black criminals out there who's been calling me names, look at me now. Look at me. I warned you. I told you I'd lose weight. Look at it. Look how beautiful I am. Not I lovely? I should be a model. Do you know that? Do you know something? As I said, I can lose my weight, but you can't lose your criminal big dick. You can't lose your negative attitude. But I can lose weight. It's a difference. And still be beautiful inside and outside. Talk about beauty on the inside. There is no beauty when it comes to Islam. It is nothing more than death and destruction and ugly cult. What is a penalty for criticizing Islam? What is a penalty for insulting Islam? Many white liberals, many white sick people are going around saying Islam is peace. These people are sick, they're scared of Islam, and they're arguing that Islam is peace. But what is a penalty for insulting Islam? Never mind insulting. What is the penalty for even criticizing Islam? We need to widen that terminology, criticizing. Criticizing means to have a critical evaluation, to look at something with a critical eye. But in Islam, you're not allowed to do that. So if Muhammad was a pedophile, you can't mention that. If Muhammad was a rapist, a terrorist, a murderer, a looter, a thief, an incest, into everything that's vile, you can't mention that, because you cannot criticize Islam. You look at the contextualization. Can you criticize Muhammad? Because if Muhammad is Islam and Islam is Muhammad, you end up worshipping Muhammad, not God. It's interesting, you can criticize Jesus, you can criticize Moses, you can criticize anybody in the Bible, but you can't criticize Muhammad or Islam, which means Islam is a cult. You can make Jerry Springer the opera. The sun's going to come out. Oh my God, oh, the Lord is so happy with me. Oh, think of the love is pouring upon me. Oh, too much love and peace. Please bear with me. You can criticize, Jesus, Moses, but you can't criticize Islam or Muhammad. I put it to you, the reason being, if something can stand up to scrutiny, if something could stand up to the test of time, you have no problem. You have no problem saying, let's talk about it, but you cannot talk about Islam. You cannot criticize it. You have to accept it, no matter how absurd it is. You have to accept Islam, no matter how pathetic. You're still going to accept it. Why? For the simple reason, they know their religious practice makes no sense whatsoever. And when something you have make no sense, you'll do anything in your power to make sure nobody can question it. The penalty for criticizing, or what they call insulting Islam. If you criticize it, you're insulting. So critical evaluation becomes synonymous with insult. The penalty is death. The penalty is beheading someone's throat for criticizing Islam. Are you going to critically evaluate the Muslim faith? Are you going to put Muhammad on trial in a free Western country? You're not free. because the government themselves have made sure that they've created a remit where you can't even dialogue about the character of Muhammad. You can't even dialogue on the contradiction of the nature of Muhammad. To criticize Islam is immediate execution. And that is what's happening. That is what's happening in the Western world. The jihad mentality, sorry, not jihad mentality, the Sharia law mentality is being enforced. The Muslims are very clever. What they do, they prevent you from criticizing or critically evaluate Islam, because you cannot do that in Muslim countries. In Western democracy, they call it human rights. But it's the same thing, bringing Sharia law using human rights. So they have to have halal meat, human rights. They have to have a special kind of divorce, human rights. But it's Sharia law. And the thick white people have really turned their backside out and allow the Muslim to turn them into their bitches. I warned Europe in 2007, if you don't watch it, you will open the door and you won't hear the church bell ringing. Oh, God is loving me today. Look at the light of peace upon me. And I hope you experience this peace too, because you're going to need it. The European world has come to an end. Europe is finished. Europe is finished. The reign of the white race, as I was telling my white friend yesterday, the reign of the white race is over. Feminism, LGBT, and Islam is crucifying the white man and putting him on the cross, a spectacle. The white man don't know whether he's coming or going. He's dizzy, doesn't even know who the hell his enemies are. You dare criticize Islam and you are finished. Slay the unbelievers wherever you find them. Muslims must not take the infidels as friends. Maim and crucify the infidels if they criticize Islam. That's Quran 5:33. Maim and crucify, sorry about the light. Maim and crucify the infidels if they criticize Islam. Quran 5:33. I know these texts, they're in my brain. I brainwash myself with them. So when I come across these Muslims, I just throw these texts at them. They love throwing Christian text. Now I'll throw their own text, and they can't handle it. 5:33, 5:33. You'll never forget it. 5:33, 5:33. Maim and crucify the infidels. You're the infidel if you criticize Islam. Behavior. Get an axe and chop your goddamn neck off. Your neck, not mine. Maim. Maim means cripple them, twist them up upside down. Maim and crucify them if they criticize Islam. And your Western government have told you that Islam is peace. Well, I'm going to bathe in the peace of the Lord. God is showing me so much love today. Look at the light in this room. He's so happy that I'm trying to awaken you. But will you take my message? And what are you going to do with my message? Because I'm prepared to die. I'm prepared to carry a sword. Stop the government. They don't give a damn about me. They're busy sucking the Muslim dick for oil. The government, they're prostitutes. The government are harlots. They'll suck a good dick for oil and leave you to die under the shadow of the sword. I have peace. I have assurance. Because nobody can brainwash me. And that's why I have confidence. I am awakened to see the dark government design. It's you I feel sorry for. For Islam, you cannot criticize. You are finished. You are demolished. It's you I feel sorry for, because your life will be in a dustbin.